Greetings, welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jefficho. My co-host, as always, Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So, Star Trek Discovery, Season 3, Episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
I think we're still rolling along pretty good.
Yeah. You know, I didn't like the fact that I was really anticipating what to watch next. I was just like, oh, I want to see what Burnham's doing now.
That is not like you.
No, it's not. I think it's the Cat and Book. It's got to be the Cat and Book.
Okay.
We got a lot of stuff on Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the crew, they wake up.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they're dead.
Yes.
And they just, they come out of the wormhole, and there's a destroyed planet.
You know, while they were doing that whole beginning and they were focusing on every individual crew member, I was again realizing that I don't know half these people's names.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had to go
I was like,
IMDb.
that guy.
I was like,
and that guy.
Shit, what was Tig Notaro's name? Oh,
Yeah.
Jet Reno. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Random communications man.
Maybe this is the season, Chris. We learn the other characters' names and what they like.
It's actually kind of looking good for that so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Hazmat guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've already forgotten his name, but yeah, he was in there.
Yeah, he was. As much as I hate when they copy other shows, I hate when they copy Voyager, Chris, with the opening of just crashing onto an ice planet, but looking a bit better.
They came out of the other end a little better than Voyager did.
Yeah.
What was the Discovery made of? They're smashing through asteroids, they're smashing through the ice, they're like wrenching themselves out of it at the end there. I'm like, whatever this thing is made of, holy crap.
Minus the sister ship, it's the only one of its kind.
Yeah.
They're crashing to the ice, and Saroo's just like, hey, we're gonna concentrate on the ship, we're gonna focus on that. 5 seconds later, hey Tilly, what's outside?
Yeah, these idiots are gotta deal with this ship. Let's go explore.
5 minutes later, yeah, we better go. We better check out these people.
Yeah.
Georgie's all like, hey, let's get communications up. Because I guess, she's still motherly towards Burnham.
Mm-hmm.
Even though when she saw Burnham, she's just like, I don't like your hair. And they decide that they're going to head out, and Georgie's kind of conflicty here.
Mm-hmm. She's not happy.
No. We got some Nan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Said nothing in medical, but she talked a lot later.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's going to be in charge of shit in this.
Well, she was left in charge of the Discovery.
Important position, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of Nan.
All relays and conduits are clear on Deck 4. We could use some help on Deck 8.
What the hell are you doing here besides saving their asses?
Saving your ass? You're welcome.
I don't do gratitude.
Her and Georgie look like they're going to be a team.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be like, I probably shouldn't have let her kill those people on that planet, but we just won't say anything.
Yeah. Just keep this between
I think
us.
Nan's going to turn to the dark side with her.
Okay.
Because Georgie is obviously going to run off at some point and be like, I'm going to do some world domination.
Well, she likes swapping universes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
She's a swapper. We saw that at the brothel that she owned.
Yes.
They get down to the planet and they follow this dude through this cool transporter thing that beams him up to an asteroid bar.
I kind of liked that. Yeah, the future space saloon just get beamed into the doors.
I've had that in video games so often.
Yeah.
Just step on this pad and up there.
Yeah.
They meet Cal, who's pretty cool. I like Cal.
Yeah, he's super into the Federation.
Yeah, it's like a retro thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, they haven't been around in
you
like
might not have heard of
50
it.
years,
Yeah.
but it's like my favorite band. You guys will love them. I knew they'd come.
Yeah.
And yeah, he flirts with Tilly, and they start talking about this Zareh dude. And it's just like, I don't know about you, Chris, but what are we, 1,200 years in our future, and Zareh's a dude's name now? Because I've always known it as a girl's name.
Okay, you can tell him that.
I will. And he will tell me really slowly and dramatically, Chris. Because that's what he does.
We're all adrift together. All that matters now is dilithium. Make it through the night. You'll understand that.
I was thinking, this guy's fairly smart for a random marauder.
Yeah.
Or at least he's got his time travel knowledge down. He figured that out in 5 minutes.
I saw some shiny shit in the sky. You guys are from the past, aren't you?
Yeah.
You probably the first time you're a captain, huh? Your indecision tells me that.
Yeah.
But he's not that smart, Chris, because when Georgie says he only stuns her 5 times.
Man, as soon as she showed up, I'm like, well, All these guys are dead.
I don't know. I thought that alien, the one with the red eyes, because, cut back on the forehead stuff. Mm-hmm. We got a cat. It's a well-trained, expensive cat this season.
Yeah.
So we're cutting back. Booker, no, he'll glow. Mm-hmm. Aliens, red eyes, we're good.
Okay. One thing I really didn't like about that, I still hate all this Section 31 shit.
What's Section 31 shit? Other than her mentioning it once.
No, I hate her being, because she is Section 31, and like what we see from what's his name in DS9, who was the agent in Sloan, is Section 31 certainly thinks that they're necessary for the Federation. They're necessary for them to get in there and do all the dirty work, and
every
the Federation wouldn't exist without them.
Has one.
But this is so antithetical to what Star Trek is, and it's happening again. Section 31 needs to come in and save the high-minded idealists from themselves. I still hate that. That's exactly what happened here.
Yeah, well, you know what? Saroo did need saving in this one. Saroo was a letdown for me in this episode. Okay. His lack of strength, his indecision, his like, oh, I guess we're hostages now. Mm-hmm. Why don't we barter about this? Mm-hmm. And I didn't even understand Zareh, because he's just like, oh, we're going to go to the ship and basically take everything, even though they've got far more people than us. Mm-hmm. But like, then he's just like, fine, we'll barter over dilithium. It's like, get your people to come and take the ship. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that was. I wasn't sure exactly. The fact that Saroo gave him that guy's ship seems to suggest he only had those 5 people or so. So I'm not sure how he was planning to take
doesn't
Discovery.
Even know that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he was planning to take the Discovery if that was true.
Yeah.
Or really do anything. I guess he could just shoot it a bunch, but then he's gonna destroy all the stuff he wants.
Gotta get it on the ice first.
Yeah, right.
Lina said Giorgio left Deck 8 to help out here.
And you believe that? Giorgio. Helping. Seriously?
Damn it.
Back on the ship, we've got Stamets. He's waking up. Woken out of his coma because they need the bed. Mm-hmm. I like that.
I still love everything with him and the Doctor.
I don't know, man. He's just like, oh, it's so good to have you here. And it's just like, he's an alien. He's not human. Don't forget that.
No, he's great.
At some point in the season, I expect him to like pull off something completely unrealistic and just be like, "Oh, I have this ability." Forgot to tell you.
No, I'm liking Stamets' interactions with a lot of people. Like him and Jet are also fantastic as well.
I think they're onto that, and I think we're gonna get a lot of that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be fun. Though, I would have just sent Lieutenant Nielsen up there. She could have plugged in the thing on her own. Like that.
This was such an easy... Like, they have the 2 experts paired with each other, like, probably the 2 most technically qualified people on the ship. And the repair ended up being unplug thing. Plug in, different thing. Like, I think I could have handled that repair. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
also, I find it hard to believe that little thing is... Like, you plug that in, an entire ship power restored.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just turn it on and off.
I guess.
Good to go.
I guess.
You can.
They said you might need some help in here?
No, we're at the knee plus ultra of personal satisfaction. Say it just like that.
The ship shook a little bit. I mean, he didn't go flying or anything, but it was enough to have him bleed out. I'm pretty sure, though, he was impaled up here, and he's bleeding out down here.
Oh, yeah, well, it was true. It kind of looked like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, but whatever. We'll give him a pass. It's Stamets. Mm-hmm. So yeah, ship's fixed. Saroo kind of asserts control over Giorgio. Mm-hmm. Loosely. I think she just allowed it to happen. Mm-hmm. They get a personal transporter from the bartender.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. He's just like, ooh, how
future.
do I use it?
Yeah. I need
to transport 3 people.
Yeah, I did like Tilly's reaction to the programmable matter and stuff. He's just like, it's programmable matter. She's like, I knew that. Yeah. Programmable.
So that's what I thought.
Yeah. Dude, we've been doing this for like 200 years. Like, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we get back to the ship and they try to take off, and you can tell what's her name is having trouble.
Delmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really hoping this isn't another control thing. I need that to be left in the past.
She does have an implant, Chris.
Yes, I know. I'm really hoping that's not that. We need to drop that whole plot. That was a waste of everyone's goddamn time.
If it goes bad, we all know that a really strong security chief could just rip that implant right off.
That's true. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
That is an excellent plan. Yeah, I'm wondering if she's just having PTSD from, like...
I think so.
Yeah, the
just because they did the classic everything's silent to her.
Yeah.
It's just like, even the nurses, it's like, we fixed your wounds, is there anything else? This is like, what? It's like, yeah, do your job, nurse.
Yeah, I guess she needs a counselor or something. Do we have one of those?
Yeah.
Can you get a future space counselor?
What is our counselor up to right now during these repairs?
Yeah, but I guess we'll just have to see what's up with her. I don't know where they're going with it.
They build up the tension, Chris. I didn't like this. They really build up the tension as they're having trouble taking off, and they're like, enemy ship's approaching. How do you know it's the enemy ship?
I kind of assumed it was the miners on the ship that they just gave them.
Yeah.
Maybe coming to help them out.
Maybe, but like,
I don't know.
They're just like, oh, shields up, but it's like, you don't even know it's the bad guys. And then once the tension, like, it's just like, oh, we can't see who it is. Oh my god, it's Burnham. It's Burnham. She saved you. Yeah. And then even Burnham, like, this is the only part I'm gonna really criticize Chris, but she's just like, it's been so long. I've waited for so long. How long's it been? A year.
Yeah, but,
You know?
Yeah. I'm just been chilling. I got a cat.
Really long time. Yeah. Got a cat. We drink beer here.
Michael?
Yeah, it's me. I found you.
That was the episode, Chris.
That was the episode, Chris.
What did you think?
Overall, still really liking it. I would really like for next episode if we
Info dump.
If we info dump, yeah, because it looks like from the preview that we're just going to keep going, like we're going back to Earth or whatever. But I really would have liked it if episode 3 was switching back to Burnham's perspective, and we just get we spend that episode going through her year.
That's
and
kind of what
what's going on there. Yeah.
And just see like.
And then the end of that episode.
Throughout that year, what else does the cat do?
Yes, what else does the cat do? So yeah, the end of that episode would line up with the end of this episode, and then episode 4 we could keep going. So that's definitely what I'd like to see, because you know me, I want my world building, I want my info dump. What's happening here?
This is a new Star Trek series, basically, because we're 900 years into the known future of Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Don't just leave me on this little ship following one person so I never see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the Klingons?
Mm-hmm.
Did the Romulans ever find a new world and become united, or were they just idiots?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are the questions I have. You know, if you go to StarTrek.com, there is a woman telling you all about a dog that she had that is based on grudge. And she's just like, he gets everywhere, and he's constantly he hates Sonequa apparently.
Okay.
In real life, loves everybody else, but yeah, no, the cat's just gonna show up everywhere and get in the way, and I'm just like, I'm looking forward to that. Spot man, he just got stuck in those quarters.
Yes, we have the new cat. But I did enjoy this episode, just like the first one. I felt like the pacing was way better. It seems like keeping Burnham and Discovery separate allows both of them to flourish a lot more. Like, I didn't feel rushed and like, oh my god, we gotta do these things, and oh my god, we gotta do these other things, and now I'm crying, and it was just like, this didn't feel like the frenetic Discovery to me.
I don't know, it's just like, oh, we gotta repair the ship, we gotta do this. Oh no, you just gotta refix one thing and plug that in.
Yeah, just gotta plug and play. Yeah. But yeah, I felt like the episodes this season have been constructed a lot better. They feel, more fleshed out, like we've done that extra pass on the script or something like that.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Georgiou, but I'm really hoping to see her corrupt Nan, because we say they were already kind of a team, so they've got that bit of a bond of like dealing with Leland. Yum. And I want to see her kind of corrupt Nan from like being a good Starfleet officer into like, the needs of the many kind of do outweigh the rules.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That That'd be nice to see.
I don't know. I just like
Well, she's got to do something, Chris. She's not just gonna disappear. So
I know, Michelle Yeoh's fantastic, but I hate this character. I hate that she's here. I hate what she represents. I don't like how they're trying to cuddly her up.
Still wanted a full season of the original Giorgio.
Yeah, right. Let Michelle Yeoh do that. I want to see that.
Even last season, I didn't picture Saroo as a captain, and even with his more aggressive nature now, I still don't picture him as captain. I mean, we had some strong captains in Lorca. No, he didn't really
evil.
He was a little evil.
He was compelling.
Yeah,
He was
and
very
he carried
compelling.
the ship.
Yeah.
And then Pike, that's a bar.
That is.
That's
Yeah.
a bar set high.
Mm-hmm.
And Saroo's just like, I'm learning, and I'm gonna do everything diplomatic. No.
Yeah,
Saroo,
yeah,
kick
I
some
think-
ass.
Move out of my way.
This degree of violence is completely without justification.
Not for me, you'd both be dead. And he'd be taking our dilithium as we speak.
I think compelling's the right word because he's just not. He doesn't pull you in like Pike or Lorca did.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't really have that presence.
And if what they say is true, at some point Burnham will become captain.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't appeal to me either. I don't need to see her save more shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll do enough on the side. In fact, I don't think she even we even saw she's still on Book's ship, so she's still hanging out with Book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she needs to be on Discovery full time. I think her and Book can do these little side missions, and that would actually be kind of interesting.
Well, that would go well with my keep Burnham and Disco separate for the good of both of them.
Yeah.
Theory there. So yeah, I'd be okay with that.
I wonder if we'll get the constant parallels of everybody who dates Burnham is actually secretly a Klingon evil person.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, never know.
Mm-hmm.
Should see if Book was raised in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is that about it for you?
I think that's about it. Yeah, we're continuing to roll along well here, liking what we've got so far, and let's see what we do into episode 3.
Yeah, I enjoyed this episode a bit, and I'm looking forward to the next one. As always, thanks for watching.